Hello and welcome back to the finale of the Monk class campaign for World of Warcraft Legion. Let's finish off these quests, shall we? The next part of this quest line for the Monk class campaign involves getting the quest from Ironbody Ponshu. If you wish to change blah 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 the Iron Fist. It is time to send a rescue operation to the Gates of Valor. If you prepare our troops and send them there at once, we will need a sizable army to take on a massive Legion force in Stormheim. Grandmaster, go ahead whenever you are ready. I will send our forces to meet you in the field. Speak to Angus Iron Fist at Tidescorn War Camp in Stormheim.
Friends, food.
So this will take us all the way out into Azeroth again, into Stormheim. As you can see here, we will gather at the camp down south of Valdisdal. And here we have Angus Iron Fist. Hello.
What can I do for you?
They made you Grand Master, eh? Well, I was busy anyways.
Anyway, I managed to escape from those Feldringen dirt kickers across the road, but our own are still in trouble. Those Legion worms are going to sacrifice the prisoners for their souls. We got to help them. Got bad news for you. We don't have time to wait for reinforcements. They're sacrificing prisoners now. Every minute we wait here, jabbering is another life on the line. First things first, my friend Silara is being held captive in the camp just across the road. We need to free her. She'll be a valuable ally. We got to move. Move.
Off with you.
Aha. Go. Okay, so we need to go here and kill these guys. This is Felscorn, the Felscorn basically. I thought we were killing the Tidescorn, but I guess they have changed. Ah, that's how things went. I remember now. The Tidescorn used to be a tribe of Rykouls, and they allied with the Legion, and then they became, or renamed themselves, rebranded themselves.
I see where you get your reputation.
Oh, thank you. Rebranded themselves to be Felscorn. Now, to release the monk, we need to kill this guy, Dravax, because he has the key.
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
Good, you did it. Silara is worth 10 well-trained monks. Most of the prisoners are being held in the main camp at the Gates of Valor. Our people have been beaten and tortured, and worse still awaits for them if we don't save them. Find the cages within the main camp and free as many monks as you can find. I'll be right beside you, knocking heads and taking names.
Watch your back.
0 to Hero. Oh my god. I have a favor to ask you. My good friend Hero is still somewhere inside that camp. Only problem is, the Gates of Valor are swarming with the biggest, baddest, nastiest Legion creatures I've ever seen. If we walk in there, we'll just get slaughtered. But I've seen these Rykouls chugging some kind of special brew called Storm Brew. It's some kind of combat tonic that makes them bigger and stronger. Let's steal some of that drink, then storm in to save Hero.
See you soon.
I fear nothing.
Couldn't have done better myself.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
Silara looks at you with determined eyes. Our friends are in danger. Yeah, we'll have to save them. Kill any Legion in the way. So from those quests, we need to steal the Storm Brew, we need to release the prisoners, and we need to basically defeat enemies here at the Gates of Valor.
I am ready.
And here we have some Storm Brew. Let's steal this.
Yeah, that's the stuff. You feel better or what?
The Storm Brew reduces damage we take by 25% and increases our chance to crit by 25%. That's pretty
if the
intense.
effects wear off,
A
just
worthy
look for more
opponent.
Storm Brew up ahead. The Thrykel love drinking the stuff.
Hey.
Hey, I was just about to get him. I see where you get your reputation.
Hey, yo.
Now all that remains is to free Hero over here, so let's free him. He is a troll. Hello.
Hero. Hey, Hero. Are you alright, mate?
Hey, look, the door opens.
No. Mistress will not be pleased that her prisoners escaped.
Trifling creatures! Once again, you have disrupted my plans. I promise you this, monks of the Broken Temple. The next time we meet, you will pay for your insolence!
And those meddling kids and that dumb dog.
Ishnu
Silara bows deeply. Well fought. She's a
luck friend.
lady of few words.
How you doing, man?
Thanks be to you for freeing me. I thought I was demon food for sure.
Spirits be with ya, man.
You got my attention.
Good work, Grandmaster. That should be all of them.
Safe travels.
Hello, man.
The monks be free, and we put a thorn in that Eredal lady's side. I'm back with my friends, and looking forward to sleeping in a bed tonight. Let's go back to the Wandering Isle. I've never been so excited to see a turtle in my life.
Later.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much.
If you wish to change the way, blah blah blah. This is fantastic news. Not only have you disrupted the Legion plans, but you've saved the lives of numerous people. In addition, you rescued 3 of the greatest monks we've trained in recent history. The Order is indebted to you once again.
Slow down. Life is to be savored.
Here we have our new pals. This is
Hi.
Angus. It was an honor to see you in action, Grandmaster. I'm more determined than ever to put an end to Lady Calatress and the Legion forces. I think we could take the Vrykul Storm Brew and make our own recipe and use their own weapons against them. Will you let me fight by your side?
You won't regret this, Grandmaster.
What brings you here?
Solara gazes out the door at the sky beyond. She seems deep in thought, as if thinking about some other unfinished task. She heaves a small, barely audible sigh. Then her steely eyes shift and lock onto you. My place is here.
Greetings, man.
It feels good to be back out of harm's way. Now that I've got a couple of brews in me, I feel much better. I owe you my life, Grandmaster. You have my undying loyalty. Just say that word, and I will do whatever you ask of me.
Yeah, we be on your side now. Things will be better soon.
The Storm Brew is created by a legendary Vrykul brewmaster named Melba. Here is the location of her meadery along the northern Stormheim coast. If we can convince her to share her secret recipe with us, we will gain a significant advantage over the enemy. Grandmaster, how are your skills in persuasion? Now to return to Stormheim, I just used my Zen pilgrimage again to get back here, and then we're gonna head all the way up to the northern parts right here on this little peninsula right there, and we're gonna speak to this mead master.
Still need to get this sorry excuse for the wagon fixed. Where is your thing with that axle, eh, Sliff? What journey brings you here?
Are you looking for Melba? I'm her apprentice, but you won't find my master here.
Keep your sword. You're about 2 years too late, my friend. Melba is dead. Come, monk. Walk with me. My master's recipes were famous for their taste and potency. We used to ship barrels every day. Golden apple, sweet and crisp. Black brew, dark and bitter. Wood hot, oaken and bright. Melba's Storm Brew was the rarest and most desired of her recipes. It was even said that the thunder god Odin served this brew in his hall of champions. Morjern, head brewer of a nearby clan, harbored jealousy of my master's skill. He sent a band of raiders to kill her and steal the recipe. Morjern has the recipe now, but he lacks skill. What you drank at the Gates of Valor was pure sludge. It holds only a fraction of Storm Brew's true power. What's brewing?
My master loved by many, and she passed her knowledge to me. However, the recipe for Storm Brew, her most fiercely guarded secret, was stolen before she could teach it to me. Morjern, the head brewer of the Tidescorn clan, has the Storm Brew recipe. I have never been strong enough to assault his fortress alone, but together with you, I think we can claim retribution for my fallen master. I would like nothing better than to pry the recipe from Morjern's cold, dead fingers. While we are there, we'll sample his Storm Brew. I'd like to see if his brewing skills are even near my master's.
Farewell.
Now we're going to use the Flight Master's whistle to get back to where we were. Oh, hello, buddy. So here we are in the town of Hrydsal. This is going to be the place where we find the brews. Let's search around and get these ones. That's the Sour Storm Brew. Next we need to find the weak and the blazing ones.
Mother of Odin! That tasted worse than Runehorn curd! My master Melba taught me everything she knew. including the fighting techniques of ancient Vrykul brewer kings and queens. Good flavor, but it's as weak as rainwater.
As you can see here, we get some buffs. This one increases all stats by 5%. That's the weak buff. We also have the Sour Storm Brew. All stats decreased by 1%, so that's not nice at all. Let's see if we can find the last one.
I hope Melba's looking upon me now. How long have I waited for vengeance? Yes, now that's strong. But my masters were still better.
Oh, sweet. That's the Blazing Storm Brew. Damage taken reduced by 50% and critical strike chance increased by 50%. That's insane. Only lasts for 5 minutes though. And here we have Morgirn.
Oh, I never solved it.
This fight was actually kind of hard. Huh.
What can I do for you?
Do you have the recipe? The last time I saw these notes, I was still a young child. I understand much of what is written here now. It won't be easy to acquire everything here, but I believe we can do it.
Pleasant journeys.
Now we need to get lots of these
Farewell.
rare items. Oh, let's go outside so you don't respawn.
What journey brings you here?
First, we need water from Freya's spring. Once a year on the first day of solstice, the sun hits the white-capped summit of the highest peak in High Mountain. The melting snow runs through a ravine and collects in a crystalline pool. Some say these waters grant eternal youth. Silly stories, if you ask me. But we will need this rare purified water for our brew. I suggest sending our champions to collect a sample, for your skills is needed elsewhere.
Keep your sword close and your brew closer.
I made a new breakthrough with Melba's Storm Brew recipe. We need a use of a special cauldron, one owned by Odin himself. The cauldron is located in none other than the Halls of Valor. There is only one way to enter the exalted place, and that is through the Storm God's favor. You must find a way to enter the Halls of Valor. You must require allies for this endeavor, and yeah, that's the dungeon known as... Oh, are enemies coming for us? No. Dungeon known as Halls of Valor, that would be great. The hops for our brew must be very specific, and they also will also be hard to acquire. Amaranthine hops only grow in the realm known as the Emerald Dream, meaning we can only acquire this ingredient from a druid. There is only one such supplier from whom I received this item, but she may ask for something in exchange. Speak to Fleuris Asterleaf in Valshara and trade 20 stonehide leather for 1 bag of amaranthine hops.
Pleasant journeys.
So what we need now is we need to do the dungeon known as Halls of Valor, which is located right here. And we also need to gather some stonehide leather, which is gained from skinning, sorry, not leatherworking. And finally, we need to send out our minions, our followers, on a mission. Let's start with the followers. Now again, you don't have to wait for this at all. I'll make sure to finish all of this, and then you can just see the results. Beautiful. Oh! Here you can see the mission Freya Spring, the mountain. Similar to the other ones, this is a time-gated set of missions. We made camp at the base of the mountain, but the area is home to hostile Etin. We'll need to fend them off before we make our ascent. So this will take us a while. I'll do all these, and then
I'm ready to bust some skulls.
That should be enough. You have too many active followers. You need to deactivate some. I'll make sure to fix all this, and I'll see you guys when we are done with this. In the meanwhile, we have a new quest from Chen Stormstout.
So, got any stories?
Word has reached us that the Legion is advancing on the Broken Isles. They beset us from all sides, and if we do not stand strong, they will spill over into rest of Azeroth. We need your help more than ever. Lend your strength to those defending at the front. We can't fail here.
All right. Until next time.
This will require us to complete 30 world quests as well, which is another part of the class campaign that will take us a while. So I'll make sure to do this as well.
Let my storm forge.
Now here we are in the Halls of Valor. We find Melba here. Hello, champion. I have been watching you from afar.
Your actions in Stormheim were courageous. I thank you for avenging me and for helping my apprentice, Aegira. I can think of none better to inherit my knowledge. With you, I will share the secret to my Storm Brew. The true strength of the brew comes from Odin's cauldron, which can be found in the Great Hall just ahead. You have my blessing to borrow it. Good luck in your journey ahead. Now, the cauldron itself is found right here on the right side in the hall of the feast. It's next to the big fireplace, as you can see. So now that we've got the cauldron and we got these other things completed as well, I went ahead to do the world quests and I did the Freya Spring class missions from the Order Hall. And we are now here to talk to Fleuris Esterleaf and see if she can give us... Oh, she's inside the house actually. See if she can give us some of this these hops for the brew, the Storm Brew. And she's apparently inside here.
Elune Adore.
Yes, I do have amaranthine hops, but they took me quite some time to gather. I cannot part with them easily. However, I'd be willing to trade them for stone hide leather. If you come upon any, bring it to me and we can make a trade.
Be careful.
Bring me some leather and I will gladly trade you my amaranthine hops. Luckily, I prepared that as well. Stone hide leather right here from the auction house since I don't have a Skinner leveled up yet.
What brings you here?
Do you have leather to trade? Yes, I do. Thank you, monk. I'll make good use of this.
Good luck, friend.
And there we go. That's the hops. Do they have flavor text? Yes, they do. Golden and fragrant. Now, since I've also done all of these, let's return to our Order Hall and turn in these quests as well. Let's start with Odin's Cauldron. Did you pass the trials? Tell me, were the halls of valor as amazing as the stories say? Regardless, you got the cauldron. Now we can begin brewing.
Family, friends, food. These are what matter most.
Astounding, Grandmaster. Reports are flying in from about your success. Without your help, many of our outposts around the Broken Isles would have fallen.
May you find mastery in your passions.
This water is filtered from only the freshest fallen snow every winter, and it is a vital ingredient to our brew.
May the red crane live forever in your heart.
Just smell those hops. This'll be a good batch. I just know it.
Slow down. Life is to be savored.
Our scouts have sighted a fell command ship looming on the horizon, Grandmaster. It appears to be headed on a collision course with the Wandering Isle. We should prepare our troops for the worst-case situation, an all-out attack. In the meantime, let us send our champions ahead to try and divert the Legion's ship's attention.
May you find mastery in your passions.
At the very least, our champions can distract the Legion attack force long enough for us to prepare defenses here on the island. Let us hope it does not come to that. So we need to go and complete this mission down at the mission table. A Legion command ship has appeared on the horizon. Send our champions to lead them away from the Wandering Isle. This will only take us 30 minutes, so luckily I don't have to wait too long this time. Let's send out these two guys.
I got this.
And now the impending danger mission is completed. Woohoo! And we can go up and deliver the final mission here, apparently. Our champions defeated the first wave of attackers, but the command ship is nearly upon us. Grandmaster, the Legion is attacking the Wandering Isle. We sent defenders up to the Ridge of Laughing Winds, but they can't hold for long. Our only chance is to finish making the Storm Brew. Chen and Aegira have already gone up to the Chamber of Whispers, but they are under heavy attack as well. Speak to Tuk Tuk and take a kite up to join them at once.
Slow down. Life is to
Hurry,
be
Grandmaster.
savored.
The battle rages on the ridge above us. You'd better join them quickly. Alright, so let's head back to Tuk Tuk then for the, presumably, final time.
Yes! The Grandmaster is here. Now these demons don't stand a chance.
We can handle things here. Grandmaster, go south and join Chen and Aegira in the temple. They need your help more than we do.
Man, these weather effects are nice. Wow, look at that.
Now let's head into the Chamber of Whispers. Here we see Chen, Storm, South, and Nagira are brewing up this Storm Brew that we managed to collect stuff. They see the cauldron here that we brought from the Halls of Valor. We see some amaranthine hops that we gathered from the Val'Shara. I got from the Night Elves. There are some shrooms here, some black wort as well.
Is trouble brewing?
We are close to completing the final brewing, but we are surrounded by enemies. Help me fend off the attackers while Agira completes the Storm Brew. Let's start brewing.
I hear their footsteps coming. Do not let down your guard. Watch out! More attackers are incoming. Stand firm, Grandmaster! Protect the brew at all costs!
You bought me enough time. The brew is finished.
Hurry, Grandmaster,
Do you
while we have
think
time.
that silly
Drink the Storm
concoction
Brew!
will save you? Come out and face me. I will destroy what is left of the broken temple.
Oh, here we see Lady Calitras again. And you can see the Storm Brew is giving us a really nice buff. Damage taken reduced by 50%. Crit chance increased by 50% while in the Wandering Isle.
Enough! Your time is ended, monk!
You will get no further than us, Lady Calitras. The Legion Witch is dead. Grand Master, I think this calls for a celebration.
And now the weather is all nice. You can see the demons have fallen. We have the monks here resting in... Wow. Just listen to the music now.
You seem a little parched.
I don't know about you, Grandmaster, but I think we should take a well-earned rest after all of this.
Aye, when the Burning Legion arrived, they took much from us. Many of us still grieve for our fallen friends. We long for the yesteryears of peace. And like you, I fear the dark days yet to come. But today is not that day. Today, we celebrate the dawn of a new order. Today, we toast to friendship and fellowship. Under the Grand Master's leadership, let every day be a new dawn. And let us never give up the fight for another tomorrow. To the Grand Master.
And we got the Grandmaster's tunic there, giving us a nice piece of the set for the monk. We also got the Greater Glory of the Order, giving us lots of artifact power. And we received a Storm artifact, which is going to be used in our weapon. Let's have a chat with Agira first, though.
What can I do for you?
We have been through quite a lot together. Without your help, I could have not avenged my master, nor found the courage to make her legendary brew. Thanks to you, we should have plenty of Storm Brew to supply the entire temple. Speaking of which, I feel there are many similarities between your fighting style and mine. Would you accept me as the newest member of your order?
It is my honor to join you, Grand Master. My master would be proud.
Ah, Grandmaster, you have saved our order from the brink of destruction. Your deeds have shown us that with effort and determination we can overcome any challenge. In light of your example, we have doubled our efforts and developed a technique that will awaken your weapon to its true potential. Please stand before the forge of the roaring mountain and raise your weapon
May
high.
you find mastery
Grand
in your
Master,
passions.
We of the Broken Temple have watched the bond between you and your ancient weapon grow strong. Meditation has opened our eyes to a technique that will infuse the resources you've gathered into the ancient artifact. Step before the forge of the roaring mountain and raise your weapon high. Behold, its true might is awakened. May this blessing illuminate your path to victory, Grand Master.
Tell me of your travels.
May the new powers of your weapon aid you in the times
May
ahead.
the red crane live forever in your heart.
The great thing now is that we can use this new artifact relic we got and place it here in the third slot that has been unlocked. Furthermore, we gain some new appearances. We get this one, the upgraded one for Alakir's Touch. For Mistwalker, we get this appearance. For the staff, the Toll of the Deep Mists looks really nice. And for the Brewmaster weapon, we get the Monkey King's Burden, which is this weapon right here. Looks really nice. And that's it for the Monk quest chain in Legion. We brewed some brews and we fought some demons, and now we are ready to fight the Legion. I hope you guys enjoyed this quest campaign for the Monk. Make sure you check out the rest of the classes as well if you haven't already. I've been Krutus. I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.